got a temper, she's flammable like kerosene. And when she gets a sparking, she ain't nothing like you've ever seen. Well, my bitch's got a temper, dances in a magazine. Yes, my bossy likes money, his house is in a magazine. But he don't pay me nothing, so I'm getting drunk on Listerine. That one's called Kerosene. This next was a John Fulbright song. Now in my dream, I see a fat man, and on his face is a frown. He's got money in his left hand, in his right he's got strings that run all over town. As he pulls on them tightly, he chokes all that grows. He keeps watch day and nightly and plucks a life from his fingers, wrapped them twice around his throat. Show him not your kind mercy from the laws that he forgot he wrote. Now let us know that which binds us, that which seals all that grows, all that which kills. What divides us should be plucked, just like a rose. Thank you. Now for one with a little bit lighter of a message. I'm here to recall things we used to say and do. I don't wanna get over you. I don't wanna get over you. Spaces that we used to go alone at a table for two. I don't wanna get over you. I don't wanna get over you. Playing them songs so blue. Help me remember you. I don't wanna get over you, Mikey. But the same old songs, missing you all through and through. I don't wanna get over you. I don't wanna get over you. They ought to give me a Pulitzer Prize for all the silver I let slide down the slide. Just playing them songs so blue. Help me remember you. I don't wanna get over you. To help me remember you. I don't wanna get over you. I don't wanna get over you. I don't wanna get over you. Thank you so much. That song's written by Chips Moman and Bobby Amon. But Waylon Jennings made it famous, but I like Norah Jones' version the best. Yeah, right. I mean, that's... Next is the Tom Waits song. Mr. Taylor Crittenden on the lead guitar coming in with this intro. Well, I woke up this morning with the cold water, yeah, the cold water. Woke up this morning with the cold water, yeah, the cold. Police at the station and they don't look friendly. They don't look friendly. No, they don't look friendly. Police at the station and they don't look friendly. They don't look friendly. No, they don't. Blind and crippled, sure know I'm reading the Bible by 40 white boys. What price freedom? Baby, with the snakes and the bugs alive. Stores are open, but I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money, no, I ain't got no money. Stores are open, but I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money, no, I ain't. Found me an old dog and he seems to like it. He seems to like it. Seems to like it. Found me an old dog and he seems to like it. Seems to like me, well he seems. Seen them fellas with the cardboard side, scraping up a living for that bottle of wine. Pregnant women, midnight bed for their pain on the freeway about as hard as it gets. Well, I slept in the graveyard, it was cool and still. Cool and still, it was cool and still. Slept in the graveyard, it was cool and still. Cool and still, it was cool. Slept all night in a cedar grove. I was born to ramble, born to roll. Some man go searching for that holy grail. Well, ain't nothing sweeter than riding the rail. The furniture store. Then I woke up this morning with that cold water, the cold water, yeah, that cold water. Woke up this morning with that cold water, the cold water, yeah, that cold. Then I woke up this morning with that cold water, the cold water, yeah, the cold water. Thank you. Make sure that you're staying hydrated out there.
Could I request more keys in Taylor's monitor and more guitar in my monitor, please?
Thank you. This next one is a Bonnie Raitt song. Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay here with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close, don't patronize me. Don't patronize me, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart. Yes, I feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. I can't make you love me if you don't. I close my eyes, then I won't see the love you don't feel while you're holding me. The morning will come and I'll say goodnight. Just give me till then, baby, to give up this fight. I won't give up this fight. I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down Thank you. This is a Willie Dixon tune perfected by Muddy Waters. I've been playing that one a long time. First started getting into the habit of playing that song at my first residency, which was at McNelly's, where Inkfire is now. This is a new one that we've been working on. This is a Sam Cooke song. If I go a million miles away, I'd write a letter each and every day. 'Cause honey, nothing can ever change this love I have for you. Make me weep, and you can make me cry. See me coming, and you can pass me by. 'Cause honey, nothing can ever change this love I have for you. You're the apple of my eye, your cherry pie, and oh, your cake and ice cream. Ooh, oh, your sugar and spice, and everything nice. You're the girl of my dreams. This next one I got into from watching a movie called Hot Shots. Does any of y'all remember that one? All right. Every night I hope and pray, dream lover gonna come dream again. That's the only thing to do till my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone. Please don't make me dream on. Oh, baby. Thank you. That's by Bobby Darin. Yeah, I feel good about that. Does it feel good? All right. On the drums tonight, we got Mr. Ethan Clark. On bass and backing vocals is Mr. Jesse Crittenden. On keys and backing vocals, Mr. Michael Stafford. On lead guitar is Taylor Crittenden. And together we're Caleb McGee and the Underdogs. We appreciate y'all coming out. In the beginning, you really loved me, darling. I was too blind to see. But now that you left me, good Lord, how I cried. You don't miss your water till your well runs dry. I sit here and wonder, how could I have ever let this be? I was a playboy, she was too good for me. But now that you left me, good Lord, how I cry. You don't miss your water till your well runs dry. That is a William Bell tune made famous by Otis Redding, and it's one of my favorites. I love that song. I hope you do too. I hope you look it up. Make it a part of your day. All right. We were looking to make it to 8:20 on that first set. We made it to 8:16. So I'm going to surrender things to my good friend Michael Duncan, and we're going to go drink some water in the parking lot. Out from his pension, the factory said they didn't need his shift anymore. 2 years out from his pension, the factory said they didn't need his shift anymore. Cost-saving measure put in place by men who've never been hungry before. Well, the shareholders made a fortune, went out and bought a fleet of goddamn yachts. Yes, the shareholders made a fortune, went out and bought a fleet of yachts. All the men a third shift wanted was that monthly pension that they earned in that gold wash. Just as tight as he can. Yeah, 38 long years making parts. Now he's holding on tight as he can. But that's the first thing that always happens when you make a machine to take the job of a man. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate y'all coming out. It's nice to see you. I don't do it as often as I used to. I used to do this 4 or 5 days a week. Now I'm down to one. I do play at the Deli every Tuesday from 7 to 9, and that's a free show. You never know who's gonna be there. It's a Ray Charles song. Into my eyes when I begin to realize that I've cried so much since you've been gone. I guess I'm drowning my own tears. I sit and cry just like a child. If you don't think that you'll be home soon, I guess I'll drown, oh yes, in my own tears. Now I know it's true. To each life, rain must fall, but I'm so damn blue, stuck here without you. It keeps on raining, raining, raining more and more. So why can't you come on home? So then I personally believe that Ray Charles is definitely top 5 singers that ever lived. I don't think that's a controversial take. If you're not familiar, you need to get a bunch of Ray Charles in your life, and this is the time. That's summer music. For those of you who are more indoor inclined this time of year like me, I watched a documentary about the Bee Gees, and they talked about how they sent this song to Otis Redding, and then he died in a plane crash before they ever heard back from him. And that is always, like, as soon as I heard that, I have been thinking about what that would have been like. So this is a Bee Gees song. And a 1, 2, 3. Light, a certain kind of light was never shown on me, but I want my light to be, live with you. There's a way. Everybody say do it each and every day, but I ain't got nothing else to say. If I ain't got you, if I ain't got you, no baby, you don't know what it's like, darling, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again, and it does it to me every time. You're the one look that I'm struck by, honey, I'm blind, oh, so blind. I'm a man, oh, can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do? Oh, if I ain't got you, if I ain't got you, no baby, you don't know what it's like, darling, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Thank you. That's all right. This is a song about two things that used to be my favorites. Now I'm only really into one of them. The song's called Champagne and Reefer. Champagne when I get thirsty. Roll me up a river when I want to get high. Yeah, bring me champagne when I get thirsty. Roll me up a river when I want to get high. Bring me my little lover when I get long. Set her all right down here by my side. Oh, you know it shouldn't be no law that says people can't smoke themselves just a little bit of dope. No, no. I said it shouldn't be no law that says people can't smoke themselves just a little bit of dope. It's good for your head and relaxing your body, don't you know? Around with no cocaine. Thank you. I gave up the champagne part. I do miss it sometimes, but I feel pretty good. It's worth it. It's worth it. And if your substance abuse is getting in the way of your life, you can get help. It's not the easiest thing, but it's worth it. times in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for no one can know till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Oh, baby, just call me. Call me. Call me, baby. Call me. Call me. Won't you call me? Won't you call me? Call me. Call me. Thank you. Man, it really broke my heart when Bill Withers died. That was such a bummer. This is another one I've been playing for a long time. Recorded this in 2011, I think, for Oklahoma. And it was a Tennessee Ernie Ford song. And unfortunately, it's still, with a few lyric changes, valid today. Hey. inmates made out of muscle and blood, muscle and blood, and skin and bone. A mind that's made to be weak and a back that's strong, yeah. Those 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, because you know I can't go. I sold my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. Loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal. The cash holder said, oh, the shareholder's gonna bless his soul. 16 tons in, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, because you know I can't go. I sold my soul to the company store. Coming, you better step aside. A lot of men did and a lot of them died. One fist of iron and the other of steel. If the left one don't get you, then this right one will. Oh, you load 16 tons and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, because you know I can't go. I sold my Thank you. I love that song. What time is it? baby for just a nickel, and she gave me a $20 bill. Yes, I asked my baby for just a nickel now, and she gave me a $20 bill. For just a little drink of liquor, she said, here you go, daddy, here's a whiskey still. Whoa. It's a B.B. King song. It's a John Fulbright song. Tell me that you love me. I've got nothing left in turn except this empty bag of promises and second-degree burns on the tips of my fingers from touching certain fruit that I never should have touched in the first place. Well, the skies are raining fire, but I think I'll go to bed, 'cause there ain't much you can do when it runs down on your head, except pray and beg for mercy from this hell that you created at the corner of Satan and St. Paul. bucket out of Satan and St. Paul. Get me out of Satan and St. Paul. Thank you. Gotta hydrate like a champion today. Only you can make all this world seem bright. Oh, it's true. You make the darkness light. When you hold my hand, I understand all the magic that you do. You're my dream Oldie but a goodie from the Platters, featuring a bug that landed in my hair on the easy note there. Jungle VIP. My rates are top and I've had to stop, and that's what's been bothering me. Say I wanna be a man cub, I wanna stroll right into town and be just like them other men. You know I'm tired of mucking around. Oh, I wanna be like you, I wanna walk like you, talk like you do. See it through, someone like me. The secret man cub, clue me what to do. What I desire is man's red fire, so I can be like you. Now don't try to play me man cub, you know I made a deal with you. Give me the power, a man's red flower, so I can be like you. Well, who did you? I wanna be like you. Yeah, I don't wanna walk like you, wanna talk like you too. See it's true, someone like me. Someone like you. Can I learn to be like someone like you? Can I learn to be like someone like you? Almost made it through it without breaking a string, but we're coming up on time, and I don't think this next one needs me that bad anyway on the guitar. the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. All that you can see is all that you lack. You got to come on up to the house. Oh, your crying won't do no good. Come on up to the house. Come on down off the cross. We could use the wood. You got to come on up to the house. Whoa, come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home. I'm just passing through. You got to come on up to the house. Tunnel, no irons in the fire. Come on up to the house. And you see it needs a soprano in a junk man's choir. You gotta come on up to the house. Doesn't life seem nasty and brutish and short? Come on up to the house. You see the story, oh, but you can't find no more. You gotta come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home. I'm just passing through. You got to come on up to the house. Jesse Crittenden on the bass, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Clark on the drums. Mikey Stafford on the keys. And on the lead guitar, Mr. Taylor Crittenden. Together we're Caleb McGee and the Underdogs. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming out. Make sure you take care of each other. There ain't a thing in the world that you can do. Come on up to the house, and you're trapped by the forces that are inside of you. You gotta come on up to the house. Oh, you're high on top of your mountain of woe. Come on up to the house. You know you should surrender, but you can't let it go. You've gotta come on up to the house. Oh, come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home. I'm just passing through. You got to come on up to the house. The world is not my home. I'm just passing through. You got to come on up to the house. Love you, Norm.
How loud can you get? Come on. Come on. One more, right? Encore! Underdogs! Come on, guys. One more song. These guys can sing the alphabet.
All right, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it.
Taylor McGee and the Underdogs.
How about all the Beatles? Fresh out of Britney. Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you Y'all drive safe.